Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Welcome back to Split the Difference. Welcome back to Split the Difference. Hopefully y'all had a good week. Glad to see everybody back. We started a little earlier today. I got a co-host there with me. Before I get deep into it, I want to welcome everybody. Let's welcome Sterling Christian.
What's up? What's
Just the
up?
man. He's come in last week. We had old Smith. He did a fantastic job. We got this sidekick here with us today. Rich Rocket doing it again, y'all. Him and his mama. We're gonna have to do a podcast on about these guys and their mama going to the Hawks game again. You know what I'm saying? He know we got a job on
Oh
Sunday. He did the
man.
same thing last Sunday. Went to a game. The last guy we had pull this on was one of our engineers, Joe Newton. I hope you're watching. He took a couple days off and then came back. Rich Rocket, you can't do that, man. You supposed to be help hosting the show. Sterling, how you doing, man?
Hey man, I'm great, man. I'm great, man.
How the gym going?
Gym is going great,
Hey,
man.
man, if
God
y'all
is
in
good.
Conyers, y'all need to go check them out. What's the address on your gym? Where you?
1601 Leicester Road, Northwest,
Right here in
Conyers,
Conyers,
Georgia.
Georgia. That's right. It's training.
30012,
Go
man.
get it. Go
The
get it.
Cardio King Fitness Center, cardio with a K.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Pull
sir.
up.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, we glad y'all in. I ain't gonna hold y'all because we got to get on out of here. Uh, Today's topic, I don't know if y'all seen it or not when it came up. It's called a mother wrote in. She said, "Help, my son want a gangbang."
Mm.
Oh, that's her calling right now. That's her calling right now. All right, we gonna do your letter. We're gonna do your letter. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess get into this letter. We ain't gonna hold y'all up. Keep it going. Hey, want to say good afternoon to all our folks coming in on Instagram, uh, TikTok. Shoot, who else? Where we else we at? TikTok, Facebook. Say hello to all y'all out there.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me get into this letter. Hey, my son want help me. My son want a gangbang. Here's the letter. I'm gonna try to read. My glasses be acting crazy. All right. Uh-oh. It said, hello, my name is Tammy. I have a 15-year-old son who was raised in the church choir, participated in various kids' teen groups, but recently got locked up from gang violence and gang activities. When I bailed him out, I sat him down to try to pick his mind and see why was he involved in these things. His answer really crumbled me. My specific questions were to him were, man, what am I doing? Why are you involved? What's keeping you in? And how can I get you out? And he responded, you didn't help invest. You didn't help invest in my career I want. You want me to be a gospel artist, and that won't get us out of our situations. And sometimes I don't feel like you love me. He then said, at least they helped me with my studio time. They believe in me and my talent, and they want to see me win. They actually show they care. Hmm. Mind you, split the difference. I am a single mother, and I do invest in him, just not in ways he thinks we should be done. Honestly, I'm just barely keeping a roof over our heads and food on the tables. So paying for studio time, photo shoots, and video shoots would put a strain on our financial situation. And I told him all of that. And his answer was, well, streets gonna be our way out. Split the difference. I can't stand the thought of a call from homicide unit or a jail call. Please, where do I go from here? Now that's kind of serious. And I when I brought you on today, Sterling, it just reminded me. I'm like, Sterling would be a good one to help me break into this because I ain't never been in no game, but we're gonna try to give her the best advice that we could give. I know you said when you was younger, you had some interactions with some game type deals. I think my first question is, man, we're gonna try to help Tammy. We're gonna try to help you get it. But I mean, still, I mean, you say you had some. Why did you get in it? Because maybe if I could try to help her, if I could try to understand what's going on, because I never been in one, never
Right.
desired to be in one.
Man, it's a couple different reasons. Um, some people just want to be a part of something.
Okay.
Um,
Hey, where's Mama say he was a part of something? He was a part of the church.
you're right. But some people want to be a part of more than one thing. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't got no problem with that. I mean,
Yeah.
but the problem is, and I think you should. I mean,
Right.
you do a lot of things, and you grown like, a lot of businesses.
Right.
I'm doing a couple different businesses, but it ain't gang related. I mean, we're not
Right.
doing criminal activities. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can do other things, but why criminal activities? Why the gang? Now he said something about
He said they support him.
they support it.
Yeah, they so sometimes his mom says they struggling. She can't afford to pay for studio time and photo shoots and he wants to be a rapper, um, but he's saying his gang helps him and they pay for it. So sometimes that money will definitely play a part in everything. Because if you need money to do the things you want to do and somebody ain't got it, what you gonna do? You gonna go somewhere else and get it, especially when you're young. So
Right.
you gotta think about it at our age. You older than me, but I'm grown also. So I'm in my 40s. So of course I know better now. But
Right.
when I was 15, or 13 or 16, um, you don't really. It's like you know better, but to a certain extent.
Right. Well, and I get that, but I understand his mom. I think we're gonna help you later. But Tammy, I'm calling you later. But I really gotta put my 2 senses in my thought. I think the young people just have really lost perspective on life. And why do I say that is they got too much access
Mm,
to everything, you know. Uh, but I might be telling my age when, and I was just talking to some other young people about this the other day. They was like, "Really, for real?" These were security guards I was talking. I said, "I remember when I was younger, maybe well not 13, well, yeah, at least until when I was up to 11 years old. At 12 o'clock at night, TV went off.
right.
Not just in our house; it went off everywhere, all over the world.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you were living in that time, but at 12 o'clock,
Yeah,
there was no TV on
yeah. Because there
at
was
night.
no more channels
No
after
more
that.
channels.
Yeah,
Everything went off at 12.
and you only had like three channels
Right.
anyway.
So you wasn't. I think, Tammy, I think your son has been fed something that he see a lot of it on TV, but they don't show you the millions that have spent money that don't make it.
Right.
So I think you're doing the right, trying to lead him the right way. I think his influences are stronger because he actually believes that he can be, and I can't fight him or doubt him for believing in himself.
Right.
But I don't know if he really know what the reality is because if he's just banking on getting out, you know what I'm saying? Gang members, they doing so much violent. I used to say when I used to go to the partner manage the club, it'd be so much money going through the club. I mean, these boys throwing thousands of dollars out at ladies. So
Mm,
it's so much money going through. It's not that they really care about you. They go to the studio with you and support you because it's fun for them.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
ain't really about you making it big.
Right.
It's fun for them. But when the fun stops, your funds will stop.
Yeah.
So I think they're giving him a false reality, and I hope he sees the show. If you, like you said, people won't like doing more than one thing. I need to know what your other option is of getting out
Right. Right.
because you work in studio, you do music.
Hmm.
I've done it for years. The engineer done music.
Hmm.
It ain't all what it seemed to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 99% of the folk ain't gonna make it out on music.
Right. I'll say this too. He getting that support for what he loves right at this moment. He's getting it from the people in the gang. So right now, his mom probably doesn't want him to do that, and maybe she does. It's not that she don't want him, but I saw she said in the letter that she can't afford it right now because she's a single parent.
Right.
So right now, he's young. He don't understand the pressure she has as a single parent. All he sees is my mom is not supporting me, but my friends are. So that's making it harder for her to win him over. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because right now, as kids, they want what they can get right then. They don't understand how important parents are. They just feel like parents are fussing. Parents are trying to keep you home. Parents, because I didn't understand that either until I started having kids. But like it's hard to win your child over when somebody giving your child everything they want and you can't give them that. So a lot of times you got to look at it like that. Then I will say this too: when you a single parent and you don't have both parents in the home, right? And even now, even nowadays, it's a they said it's a lot more uh husband and wives or mom and dads in the home together more than ever now.
Mhm.
But you know what the difference is now? compared to back in the day. You remember back in the day, a lot of times the father was working, the mom was
That's right.
home.
That's right.
So when the kids got home from school, or if they were home for the summer, somebody was home that was an adult the whole time. Nowadays, both parents have to work, husband, wife, or mom and dad. So guess what? When the husband and the wife was at work, the kids are home by themselves. So they kind of defended for themselves. So guess what? Back then it was the mom was there teaching
Okay.
the son or the daughter right from wrong while the dad was out working. And then when he come home, he kind of, do what he can do for that little bit of time. But what's happening now is both parents will be at work, the kids are home by themselves. So guess what? They watching TV, they got the internet, they got the cell phones, they can go outside. So a lot of the parents, somebody that's an adult being home the whole time, a lot of that has
Well,
changed. So I think a lot of that has a lot
it
to do
does,
with
but
it.
I
You know
would
what I
say
mean?
that's by design for our community.
Hmm.
You know, uh, but to come back to what you were saying, my mom raised 4 boys,
Right?
and she was the only one.
Yeah.
I never asked her for a
Hmm.
all stars was a big thing. Then I never asked her because I knew she couldn't afford it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. They the kids now has lost perspective. Uh, there were plenty of kids in my neighborhood that had the, the Levi jeans was the thing going then. And you had some all stars when they first came out. You was doing pretty good.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And some of the rest of us was wearing Kmart tennis shoes. But guess what? We never went to our parents. We never looked down and said, "Well, we're gonna go do this because you can't give us nothing." You know, uh, I think a lot of it is not your fault, Miss Tammy, but it's our society fault.
Yeah, for sure. Cause kids learn quick now.
Yeah,
Cause you think about it. When you was a 2-year-old baby, you ain't have no tablet, you ain't had no internet,
nope.
you ain't had nothing. All you had was a bottle and some toys.
But let me ask you this now. Now
Yeah.
watch this here.
Hmm.
They got that now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you how society is messing up.
Hmm.
Why do you buy your kids majority?
Hmm.
Why do majority of people buy their kids iPads when they're 2 and 3 years old? Because I see it, and they working. Them kids working
Yeah.
good. But why do they buy it?
Well, for one, it's trendy. For one, that's one of the reasons. That's not the only reason.
Mhm.
Some parents are buying it because they want their kid to have something to do so they can leave them alone.
That's the main reason.
That's
Let
one
me
of,
let me find a way to
definitely.
keep you occupied.
That's
And
definitely
what
one
I'm
of the
letting you
reasons.
keep, what I'm letting occupy
Right.
you is really ruining your life.
Right. So therefore you can't really blame sometimes the
That's
kid
why I'm saying I'm not blaming the kid.
because it's prime example. If you don't never discipline your child, and then once your child is 15, now your child bigger than you, stronger than you, especially if you the mom. So if you got a son, you say your mom had 4 sons. I mean, it was four of
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys, right?
Mhm.
So she disciplined y'all when y'all were young. So y'all had respect for her. So by the time you 15, your brother 16, your other brother 17, your other brother 14,
Mhm.
you bigger and stronger than your mom now, but because you got respect for her.
That's right. You wouldn't even
So
think about that.
a lot of times they got this new thing called gentle parenting. Now, the thing about gentle parenting for me is sometimes you got a gentle parent, sometimes you got to chastise,
That's right.
sometimes you got to put them on punishment, sometimes you got to take away their gadgets. You have to know when to do it and what to do, but you can't just do one thing. You got to, it's more than one way to discipline. So it's more than one way to skin a cat. So you have to kind of put all of them together and make it in one. You got to know when to put them on punishment. You got to know when to just sit down and talk to them.
Yeah,
You got to
I
know
agree.
when to raise your voice. And I think a lot of times, and then of course society, they took prayer out of schools, they took spankings out of schools,
Oh yeah, we used to
but
get it
but you can't whip your child, you go to jail. But then the police can catch me on the street and whip me
and beat you. Right.
and not go to jail.
Right. Well, and that's
So
why I'm saying is
yeah,
it's a lot built into that the
right,
system.
right,
Uh, well, when we was getting spanking in schools, uh, we wasn't really integrated.
yeah,
Soon as we started integration, those them white folks wasn't finna have no black teacher
yeah,
spanking their kids.
yeah,
So they took that out. And what kids needed discipline the more? The stronger, melanated kids. We we had to be raised because we just our nature is different from other people of color. And it's not a racial thing, it's just different. We're more strong willed than their kids were. Uh so I'm saying society have played a lot into this. by not letting us take care of our kids. Like you said, they take this and they take that from the kids. Well, when I was coming up, you couldn't take my cell phone because guess what? We didn't have no cell phones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, you couldn't take my iPad or nothing like that because guess what? We didn't have no iPad.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't really shut me down from watching my TV shows because wasn't that much on. And we don't want to watch it in the daytime. We was outside playing in the mud and marbles. Now, the punishment we had was, all right, you ain't gonna be able to go outside for 2 or
Can't
3
go
days.
outside.
Man, that was a killer.
Yeah.
That was a killer.
Yeah.
So I'm saying these kids got too much. Uh, and Tammy, I we want to help you. I want to try to give you. I don't know right now to a specific answer for you. Is that you're gonna have to keep praying.
Yeah. Definitely. Uh, I would say this. Um, I would say this, Tammy. Now I know you say you're struggling, and I know you say you ain't really got money to give him like a studio session or pay for him a studio session. Now I will say this. Um, Sometimes we may have the money to do something, but we spend it on something else for ourselves that we necessarily don't need.
Right.
Now I will say this, just as I was a kid once, and I wanted to be a rapper, and my parents wasn't trying to spend no money on no studio either. But I will say this: if you can sacrifice where you can manage your money, where you can maybe just pay for him one studio session, 1 hour, that could even help change his mind because he may say, "Oh man, mom, she support me a little bit." You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that can help. Now I'm not saying you gotta do it every time, and of course, don't use your light bill money.
Right.
You know what I mean to
Send it
do it.
out.
But sometimes, man, we'll go and spend some unnecessary money and go out to eat when we should have went to the grocery store. I will say that, but definitely keep praying, man. Talk to him, man. If you want to let him talk to me, I talk to him. I let him know the real about gangs. I let him know the real, you know, um, and don't give up on him. You know,
Let me ask you this,
yeah,
because I'm thinking about what she said. He said as a thing like they invest in me.
yeah,
Well, what I would ask your son, Tammy, if I would see him, I'm not trying to. Hey, why not go get a job?
yeah,
Why not go get a job? Why not invest in yourself instead of why somebody else got to invest in you?
yeah.
Because I think the reward is greater and the feeling is greater when you pay for it yourself. You don't owe nobody. Can you do it without them?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it without them? And how much money did they give your mom to get you out of jail? I want to ask you that. How much did they give Miss Tammy to get you out? Or did they even bring any money over there since you're supposed to be the one that's gonna make it, and if you make it, they're thinking you're gonna have to owe them still too. So you're their meal ticket too.
Oh yeah,
So did they invest in you like your mama invested in you? Why you call if they love you so much and care about you so much? Why you call your mama and why you didn't call one of them?
right. Hey, listen, I'll say this, man. You blessed to even have a mom like that, cause
Yes, sir.
I remember when I started committing crimes, my mother was like, "You go to jail. I'm not bailing you out." And she
What my
stood
mom
on
used to say.
business, and my mother stood on business too. She definitely wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? So when she said it, she meant it, and I knew, okay, boom, I'm getting locked up. Can't call mom. Got to call somebody else. So you really find out who for you when you go to jail. You find out who for you when you lose somebody. That's when you really find out who for you, man. And
Well,
and I will say this, like Tammy and her son, man, maybe even try counseling.
yeah.
You
I,
know,
I would say, oh, Mike John is online. Tammy, hey man, I would say your son, listen, man. I've been doing this music thing for a long time, and I want you to make it. But the chances of you making it are slim to none. You're probably going to go, and you've already started that. You'll probably end up in jail more so than at the way you're doing it than you would with the making it with the music. Because the way you're going, you could get right to the door and dealing with these gangs and get it all took from you. It ain't no record company, not a newbie. Now they have some that commit crimes on there, but not no newbie. They're not gonna sign you. You'll be too much of a liability. What Mike John say over there, Austin?
What's up, pops? who this girl you got on here today. However, I heard your generation read books and played outside with each other
My
with
God, be
just
true.
one parent in the home. Kids these days, the parent pacify them with phones and pads as a babysitter.
That's right. And this is Mr. Sterling, Mike John. He's the
Hey,
one you
that's
want to
funny,
mess with
man.
now.
I like that troll, Mike, man. You funny, bro. You can't troll the troll though. I love it, man. I ain't gonna never get mad.
Mike,
Woo.
Mike John be trying to bring the worst out. But you're right, Mike. And you know, the gang thing, it is what it is. I really don't understand. I know that they have a strong bond, so I don't know all the ins and out of it.
Right. I mean, I'll say this. It's just like a brotherhood. Uh it's just like when you growing up and you got your friends, that's your clique, that's your crew.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all do things together. They do things together. And I will say this too. Gangs don't do everything bad. That's just what gets posted or gets put on the news because gangs do a lot too for the community. They do a lot. They do a lot for kids. They do a lot for the neighborhood. But they ain't gonna talk about that. But then once one gang member kill another gang member, then that's when they
Well,
publicize it too.
he-
So
he-
I will say it's on the outside looking in, it looks bad, but sometimes you'll see on the inside and it can just start as going to the park every day just to play basketball and the gang members out there playing basketball. So you playing with them every day. And then they showing you love on the court. So guess what? You ain't really got no friends. You want to be a part. And then, like you said, they might start supporting you, especially if your parents ain't really got it like that. So it makes it easier to say, oh man, bro, just pull up tomorrow, man. We're gonna pay for your studio time. Don't worry about it. You can roll with us now. You one of us now. To somebody who feel alone, they gonna accept that. It's just same thing in dating.
so
I
do you think there's any strings attached to that, or are they just really being genuine?
it really just depends on who's doing it because sometimes it can be strings attached and sometimes it can be genuine. It just really depends on who it is. I was a genuine type person, so if I gave you something, I really was giving it because I'm a giver. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's not because, oh, I need you to do something for me later.
Well,
You know.
most of these guys that I see or hear about, I don't know.
Hmm.
Most of the people saying that, like a lot of people in the gangs today. I remember, the gangs when we were coming up, like the Down by Law.
Damien on.
What Damien had to say?
My parents didn't really have the money for my parents didn't really have the money for us to play, but they made a way because they knew what the other side was. So she's just going to have to figure it out, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're right. No, but let me get back. Like with these games, my most of the games I remember when I was coming up, Down by Law, 6 9 Boys. I would say those really gangs. I don't know if we really have gangs, and I'll tell you why. Most of the gangs that I see now on TV, those boys like Down by Law. I know some personally. I would say they were not snitches. So if they went down for something, they went down.
Hmm.
But look like the members that are in these gangs now, they'll start snitching on each other. How is that a family? You gonna throw your brother out there like that?
I ain't gonna say that. A lot of them gangs ratted in the back in the day too, though.
Oh man, no.
They did. Mafias, Sammy the Bull rat. A lot of them, the mob, they was rat. A lot of them. Now some of them you just didn't have the paper, and they got cameras now, so everything recorded in 4K. Even like if you in even if you locked up and you getting questioned,
Oh yeah.
it's on camera, and then anybody can get it now. So they posting it. So a lot of stuff, it's just like they say, oh, they killing now, man. They was killing in the '80s. New York City was they was killing
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
'80s.
they were.
They had more murders back
We
then
just
than
didn't
they
have the
did then.
technology. It just can't get out.
That's what it was. So now you see it. So you think the world is just worse? Man, the crack was started in the
But
'80s.
what is
So
somebody tell me what is the beauty of the game?
man,
I don't understand it. What's
they your friends. It's an organization.
but you but see, but once you get in this organization, I like to be free. That means they don't want you talking to that organization.
Hey, so look, I'll go you one more. This right here gonna get me canceled. It's the same thing as a fraternity. So it's the same thing as a sorority. They don't want the AKAs. Don't they gonna say, oh, don't talk to the Deltas. Don't wear the
But
Deltas colors.
but
it's the same thing.
but it ain't as crucial because
How?
you can get that tail whoop.
How?
A blood can get his tail whoop for going out hanging with the Crips.
They get their tail whipped too. They get all that hazing. All that hazing
No, I'm talking
happens.
about after the fact. After the fact.
Man, after the fact too. It's
No,
it's
no.
been going on, man. It's going
No.
down. Go look it up. Go
No.
look it up, man.
What's Stephanie say?
I seen them Q dogs beat up some boys, man.
Really? They probably drunk.
Oh man, shout out to all of them, man. Shout out to
What
everybody.
we
though.
talking about William Murphy?
Hey, oh man, Bishop William, man, we sorry, man. Double for your trouble. Praise the Lord, man.
What?
Stephanie came with, if he wants that brotherhood, maybe his mom can find a mentoring program that he can be a part of.
Well, she said this is a
That's
kid
good.
that was, what happened because he was doing all this in the church, man. And I think that a lot of these kids, when they don't see a right now result,
Mhm.
they try to go to something else.
Nah, for
And
sure.
the church bad for giving you that wolf tick about the future.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing right now.
yeah. And I will say this too, as a kid who
And I am
grew
a
up,
Christian.
and I
God
would-
got me.
I will say this too, as a kid who grew up in the church, parents being preachers, grandparents being preachers. I'm all for church, and there ain't nothing wrong with church. But sometimes the reality, the preachers in the church sometimes don't keep it 100% authentic
I
and
agree.
real.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't get it twisted. God can bless you. You can ask him for it, but you still got to work.
Gotta work.
You know what I'm saying? It's certain things you still got to do. So sometimes the parents will say, "Oh, they didn't want me to be a rapper. They didn't want me to be a music producer when I was in church.
Gotcha.
They didn't want me to do none of that because they felt like, oh, nah, if it ain't gospel music, you can't do it."
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I tell this to everybody, man, like, so I can't listen to a love song. So when you and your wife made your child on your honeymoon, you played Never Would Have Made It by Marvin Sapp.
No. No.
Exactly.
Give me Mike John. I got to get out of here, man. I got to stop at 5:20 for real. What Mike John say?
What gang is he talking today? Gangs today does nothing for the community.
Yes, they do. You just don't know about it. A lot of gangs do stuff for the community. Literally, they do. You just don't. They don't publicize it. They don't publicize when a gang member
Yeah,
shoot another gang member.
gangs in the community. I'm with you, Mike John. They just like pimps.
Nah,
Beat the
man.
hell out of you and then give you a turkey.
Nah, man, nah.
Damien back on.
All right, he's not giving up the streets at 15, 16. That lifestyle is fun to him unless she stands on business, like Sterling said, and next time makes him call his friends. Like Sterling said, if she stands on business, I promise you, it's gonna take him just one time for them not to get him out of there, and he'll
Yeah.
straighten
I
up.
got because she sounded like she gave him a good upbringing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did.
And we just pray the Bible, and I believe that is true. If you train the child in the way he should go, and when he's old, if this rascal don't get shot down, he'll return.
Hey, Tammy, listen, man. If you watching, I want to get a chance to talk to him. I do. I want to get.
DM us, Tammy, and I'll hook you up with Sterling. He definitely could be a mentor for him.
Yeah, I definitely. I joined the game when I was 13. I know what it is. So, I want to do it. And now I'm a successful business owner. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind. Like, I like talking to the kids, so I can relate because I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? Grew up in the church and still join the game. Because guess what? Outside your house, your mom and dad might be praying in the house and everything is good.
Mhm.
But when you go outside, when you go to school, you can't be with your parents 24/7. So sometimes, man, all you can do is do the best you can do. And I feel like you're doing the best you can do. And then you got to pray because now he's at an age now, he really got to make decisions for himself. So
That's
the
it.
best thing you can do is just pray and just, he might be the prodigal son, man, but I feel like he'll come back home.
That's it. Did Mike John say something else before I get out of here? Who else? Rich Rocket should have been on the set. He keep hitting sitting out there at the game with a cigar and wine in his mouth while we here working.
Whoa.
That's a sign that if this dude was in a gang, he's snitching. He probably got a Letterman jacket talking about he's in a gang.
Hey, boy. Hey, I love the trolls, man. Shout out to my boy Mike John, man. Mike John Mike John, shout out to you. You got 2 first names, my boy.
Mike John said you got to let him
Hey, man. I appreciate it, man. Matter of fact, get me a Letterman jacket in every color, man. Mike John, thank you, my brother. Hey, I love it, man. Mike John funny, man.
Mike John, oh my God.
He always be on here
Yeah,
wilding.
we got to find out. Mike John, man, you welcome to come to the set anytime, man.
He ain't gonna
DM,
come
I
to
give you the
He ain't
address.
gonna come to the set, man.
Get the address, man. We'll have a sit down.
Mike ain't gonna come to the set.
Stop it, T.I. What he said? What Mike John
Stop
said?
it, T.I. Go find Tiny. Oh yeah, we got that's 50 Cent, man. Back there, man.
Mike John, boy, you always.
Hey Mike, man. Hey Mike, man. I want you to come
Oh,
on
my
my
God.
live, bro. Hey, follow me, Sterling Christian on Facebook, man.
Mike John, man.
Follow me on Facebook, bro.
Mike
I wanna link with you, bro. You funny, dog.
Hey, Miss Tammy, hey, we got to go. Listen, like Sterling said, only thing we could, not the only thing, but the main thing is right now you got to pray.
Yeah.
I think you've done your job in raising this your man. So we just pray that the Lord continues to keep his hands on him, keep him safe until he finds himself. Right
Yeah.
now he's lost.
And I'm gonna pay for him a studio session.
All right.
Yeah. So hit me up. I'm gonna pay for him a studio session. I got you.
I'm in your position, Miss Tam. I can't afford it. So Sterling got it. Hey guys, thank y'all for joining. We got to get out of here. We got a lot going on in the studio today, so we got to get out of here today. Thank y'all for joining in. What Mike John said something else? What did he say,
Mike
man?
John really
Mike
funny,
John,
bro.
What did he say, Austin? What did Mike John say, man?
That sounds gay. Follow you? Really?
Yeah, man. Follow me, bro. Gay me and happy, bro. I hope you happy, bro.
Mike John. Okay.
Shout out Mike John, man.
Hey,
Y'all go
man.
follow Mike John, man.
Until next week, Rich Rocket might be here and he might not. I don't know. The last guy we had take this many days off never came back. So, and
I'll be back if he don't come.
all right, man, we get you back. You and Mike John can go at it. Hey, man, until next week, same time, same channel, right here, Split the Difference Podcast. Thank y'all. Thank you, Sterling, for joining in with us, brother.
Yes, sir.
Y'all go follow Mr. Sterling, man. He got a podcast too called
Superheroes Only.
Look that up. Follow it, Superheroes Only. You have some good shows on there. Hey, Miss Tammy, and he deal with a lot of people in the music industry. Definitely go check out Sterling's podcast, Superheroes Only. Tell your son to look at it.
Yes, sir.
A lot of musical people on there.
Damien, you got one more time. He know what I'm talking about.
What Damien say?
Damien, you got one more time to miss a day.
What Damien said?
Don't worry about it. It's an inside joke. He know
No,
that.
but he just said he put
he,
something else on
he
here.
know the number. He know what the number one mean.
What did that joker just say?
Boofering.
What did he say? Yeah, and y'all, Rich Rocky trains is a hired trainer over at Sterling's Gym too. So that's
yeah.
right here in Conyers. Give that gym one more time.
The Cardio King Fitness Center, cardio with a K, 1601 Leicester Road, Northwest.
Y'all go
Conyers,
over there.
Georgia.
Go over there. Go see Sterling. But book with Damien. That's my son. We need the money.
Yeah. Hey, book
just
with him,
talking,
man.
man.
That's my
I'm
boy.
just talking. Both of you. You can't go wrong with either one of these guys. Sterling gonna get the money either way it go. Hey, love y'all, man. Hey, Austin, get us out of here, man. Before Mike John come back with something crazy. See y'all next week.